I had an alright time at school, you know. Got a bit of abuse. Not the Savile kind or anything like that. Just you know, my second name's Coughlin, so some of me mates used to think it would be a good idea to call me Dean Cockgoblin. Sound just like them. You know, I don't think it's a very fair name because I've only ever gobbled cock once. And that caretaker said he wouldn't tell anyone, so. But yeah, one of my favourite things about school is that I had some teachers and the names are so fitting to the subjects that I feel like it was the only reason that they got into education, you know. I'll give you a few examples, they're all true, otherwise I would have just left them out. So we had Mrs. Baker, she was a cookery teacher. We had Mr. Birch, who was D&V and woodwork. We had Mr. Pye, maths teacher. We had probably my favourite one because it sounds the most made up, but I promise you it's true. We had a Mrs. P.E. trainer. Obviously a PE teacher. Oh, we had Mr. Nonce. He was a geography teacher. Nah, I made that last bit up though. He was a caretaker. Should have known. Should have known. But one of the subjects that fascinated me most growing up was sex education. You know, because before sex education, all you had to go off was a few pages in the science textbooks with some illustrated mammary glands. But he was a bit afraid to turn to them in case anybody caught you into sport an awkward erection for the rest of the day. You know, it was either that or a few discarded porn mags in a park bush somewhere. But you're proper lucky to come across them. But I've only ever had 2 sex ed classes in my life. One was at a local skate park, and some homeless fella showed me his cock. Didn't really. But it was at a skate park though, and they give us out little sachets of lube, which when you're 13, it's definitely a weekend spent indoors, you know. It's probably the best weekend of my life. I think I hit a new PB then. 8 times in a day, if anyone's wondering. But, you know, my second one was actually in school, and they started off as they all do, like putting a condom on a banana. And I always thought you could gauge how much of a freak your teacher was by how well he could put the condom on, you know? It's like if they can't get it out the wrapper properly, they're unrolling it before they're putting it on, like they're putting a plastic sheet back on a pepperami. Definitely a virgin, you know, but my teacher put it on with the mouth. He had to take his teeth out to do it, like. But dirty old bastard. Funnily enough, his name was Mr. Cockgoblin. Like, there's no relation or anything, no. Otherwise, I've been sent some weird pictures by my uncle. But after that, they went on, as they all do, to the big one, childbirth, life's great miracle, and the ruiner of dreams. And like most people my age, all we had to watch in school was the old VCRs. And the problem with VCRs is, if you don't stop them to rewind them, you see everything on screen in reverse. Which, unfortunately for my class, was a woman giving birth. So my class's first look into childbirth was a woman laying peacefully on a bed with a newborn. And all of a sudden, nurse comes in, plucks the baby from her, takes it over to a bath and begins to cover it in blood and other bodily fluids, like some sort of black metal sacrifice. Hands it to a doctor. The doctor then pulls out some surgical scissors, like the world's creepiest magician. Reattaches the umbilical cord and begins to push the baby back inside the mother, feet first. It was horrific. I've tried to come up with the best way to describe it to you. And so, have you ever tried to put a sleeping bag back in its case? It's a real struggle, you know. It looked like a slow motion replay of a rugby pass. You know, just. And then he just wheeled it out. And the screen went off, and then we was left in silence. And there was a little part of me that just thought, so that's how they get in there.